Hey y'all, thank you for clicking on my video. Today I'm collaborating with my best friend, Krafty Kathy. Anyway, and Savvy. So, today we're doing some Christmas trees. I'm gonna do my bottle brush trees, and she's doing a beautiful tree. I'm sure most of y'all know who she is because I think that she and I have a lot of the same subscribers, which is the best subscribers in the world. You guys are. You're amazing. You're kind. You're sweet. You're funny. You're good to me. I just love y'all. You are my family. We are family. Hey, yeah. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Anyway, I whipped my hair back. Anyway, sorry, y'all. So I hope you enjoy the video. I'm sorry for my insanity. Please forgive me and please watch it and don't fall asleep. Let's get on with the video. Okay, y'all. Right here, I'm just going to take my home decor walnut wood tent by Folk Art. And I'm just going to take some skewers and different things, and I'm going to stain them. Okay, I got these picks here from the Dollar Tree. We're going to be making the bottle brush trees. I don't know if they're really bottle brush, but we're making our own mini trees so we don't have to buy them, anywhere. We can make them however we want. Some people wanted to see more detail because I went so quick last time. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show y'all in this video. Let's make this video go viral, y'all. Okay, I got my skewer there, and I got my floral, sometimes I can't say that, thing there. And I just glue it all down on one side, of course. And then I flipped it over, and I'm going to glue it down on the back side. So, yeah, I didn't explain it very good in that video, y'all. I'm sorry. Now, what I'm going to do is, okay, then I spread those two apart, and I put some more glue on my dowel rod and put another one of those leaves in there. It took 2 complete picks to make this, y'all. And then do it again, so it's like north, south, east, west. So we're putting 4 on one little dowel rod, and it worked. And these things are sturdy. Trust me, Jessie got one and took about the house, and I had to chase her down after, and she didn't tear it up. I mean, she could have very well, but it's tough. Anyway, and I used a lot of glue. So after we get our 4 down there, we're going to take 4 more. I don't know if that's what I'm doing here. Y'all, I can't see today. My allergies got my eyes all blurry. Anyway, okay, yeah, now we're doing it. Now. Okay, so, I don't know why I do that. So, we're going to take 1 more of each and place it on top of the ones we've already laid down. So, they're going to be like 4 sides almost, even though there's not 4 sides of a round skewer. But we're putting 4 on them, and then after we get those on there, we're going to put 1 more on top of each of them. So, it's going to be 8 total. So, it's, 2 on each north, south, east, west. Does that make sense? I'm the world's worst explainer. I'm telling you the truth. I am. Sorry, y'all. Okay, I just left this in. Sorry. I just wanted y'all to really see it because I didn't want to skim through as fast as I normally do. I don't mean to do that. But that's how my little brain works. So, after I get them all glued on there, we're going to glue our tips together to make them point up. Yeah, guys, these are so heavy, and I love it. So we got our little pieces there. A lot of y'all may remember from last time, and I cut them in half. They're just little pieces that come on the pick from the Dollar Tree, and I just glue them in the center on that spine, going up where we glued those down open, like, you know what I'm saying? On the spine, just glue them on the spine. Better off not to say anything. I need to be a silent DIYer. Woo, doggies. Y'all probably do better that way. Anyway, so after I cut them in half, then I get some more, and then I start cutting them into thirds. So, we need... What am I doing? Oh, look. Yeah, okay. I cut it in 3 pieces. Good gravy. Then when you cut it in thirds, you just keep going up. So that way your tree goes up at an angle. You know what I mean? Because you're going to want it bigger on the bottom than you do the top, obviously. Unless you just want to hang your tree upside down. Hey, each his own. I'm all with it. I'm with it. I'm with you, whatever y'all want to do. Yeah. Do your thing. Chicken wing. Why do people say that? That don't make any sense. I seem to say it a lot. Okay, yeah, I did leave a lot of this in here, y'all. But anyway, you just keep flipping your sides and do all 4 sides and put them in there. And then you can trim it up the side the way, you like it if you need angle. Like I got some wild ones sticking out there. I want to cut them off, make my tree look better. Okay, now I just got those little pine cones that we got in those little packs in the fall. In the fall, yeah. And that little thing we got in the summer, that Christmas vase filler. And I'm going to take my little pine cones and I'm going to flock them. Flock them like a tot. Flock them like a tot. Stupid. Y'all right, I do crack myself up. Oh, goodness. I love it when y'all call me dork and goofy. Y'all tickle me pink. Anyway. I guess I wanted you to watch me flock them. I don't know what is the matter with me in this video. Well, don't answer that question, y'all. Or maybe do, it'd be funny. And then I just glue my little pine cones in all over my little tree. This tree's gorgeous, y'all. When y'all see it here, when I show it to you when it's done, look at it sparkle and, all that jazz. I'm not a gold person, but some of y'all may be. And I just wanted to show you how to make a gold tree. There's a few different ones in here, and I just love a couple of them. I mean, they're absolutely beautiful. And I'm just going to take my pruning shears right there and get my drill and drill a hole in one of them little wood stumps. Those are from last year, y'all. I haven't seen them out this year at the stores, but I haven't really been going much because I spend way too much money. Had to move that out of the way. Jessie trying to get her nose up there in my business. I'm like, that's great. That's all I need to do is make her another nose hole. Anyway, so make sure your bit fits the size of your dowel rod. I had skewers and dowel rods, all different kind of things, just random stuff where packs have been open, and I just grabbed those and used those. And I'm going to take it, put some hot glue in it. Yeah. And stick my little tree down in it. And this beauty is done, y'all. She is, no she ain't. I told a fib. I needed some color, and I put some red berries on it. But if I hadn't ran out of time, I would have painted them, because when you tear them, they got those white spots. Look at it shimmer. You all, ain't that pretty? Oh, no. Oh, I think it's gorgeous. Oh, ain't that pretty? You guys like it? I mean, Okay, now right here, we're going to do the same thing, same concept. I glued the 4 up the top, and now I'm going to glue 4 down at the bottom, because we're making a big one this time. Yeah. So, anyway, I'm just showing you there what it is. I need to find some more of that. I can't find my silicone mat, so I'm using that little pot holder thing or whatever I got at the Dollar Tree. I'm trying to use it because I set my glue guns on that, because of the heat. I can't find that silicone mat anywhere. It's driving me crazy. I'm afraid I've thrown it away. That breaks my little heart. Oh, no. Devastating. Anyway, so I glued 4 to the top, and now I'm just gluing 4 to the bottom. I just attached the very tip of it in the very bottom of the one on top. You understand what I mean? So just, I stuck to my glue gun there. I know it looks pretty. And then we're going to layer it the same way we did the other ones. Yeah, like that. Just put another one on, put another one on. Another one. Oh, gosh. Now what am I doing? You guys, I'm exhausted. I'm worn out. Anyway, today I am collaborating with my best friend Kathy from Krafty. Kathy, we got love and laughs and DIYs. Woohoo, baby! Yeah! Ain't that what she does? I'm sorry. Anyway, she's doing Christmas trees and I'm doing Christmas trees. She's doing her Christmas trees and I'm doing my Christmas trees. I can say it about 3 more times if y'all want me to. I just keep turning my tree over like you would corn on the cob and making sure everything's glued down. And now we're going to glue our tip together. Her and I was going to do a big, crazy Kathy's Christmas. And with my surgery coming up, I don't know if I'm going to have time to do it. So we decided to do this little thing. So at the end, whatever's left over long, because you will have some longer pieces than others, because those ferns don't all come the same size. Just clip them off and even your tree up. Make it all nice and pretty on the bottom. Yeah. And we're going to take our little pieces the same way we did on the gold one. Down at the bottom, cut them in half. And then about 3/4 the way up, cut them in thirds. Now, you can cut them longer because this is a bigger tree. And, of course, if you want to, like, kind of measure them out, you can make it go out really wide at the bottom up to really narrow at the top. See, when I was younger, I was poor. I didn't have any money. I had to be creative. So, these were my, my bottle brush trees. You know, when you first get married and you got children and you ain't got no money and you don't have money till your children move out of the house, I'd rather have the kids back and be broke. I'm telling you the truth. Oh, I miss them so bad. I'm here alone, y'all. I don't have anybody. I'm alone. What is it Donkey sang in Shrek? I don't know why I'm talking. Anyway, I'm sure y'all know who Kathy are. I think we have about most the same subscribers, I think. But if not, I'd like for y'all to go check her out and tell her I sent you. I know you're like, you sending me everywhere lately. Anyway, look how pretty that tree is. And then, you know, trim it up like we did the other one. I didn't mean to leave all that mess in here, y'all. I'm so sorry. Then just going to take my pruning shears, cut off the bottom. Now, I took one of them little things and I'm like, wonder if you could just glue them down to one of these little logs. Because, you know, some of y'all don't want to use a drill or can't use a drill or afraid to use a drill. I understand. Well, no, that don't work. Look, I'm showing you. Nope. Not even on the tiny trees. So I'm going to take some tumbling tower blocks and I'm going to build me a tree base. And it's so pretty. I was going to put a tree skirt around it and I didn't because I like the base so well. So right here I'm making that L shape. But then I'm going to go above it because I want to, like, offset it. Because it'll make it more sturdy. Instead of, like, just gluing all 4 of them, one, you know, on top of the other. So, I used 8 tumbling tower blocks for this one. Yeah. You see how it's offset there? And then, to make it even sturdier, we're going to, now, see how it is? We're going to cover up that seam. You see what I mean? And, yeah. Like that. And then offset them more again. So that will make it good and strong. I don't know if y'all can see it. I don't know if there's a name for it. But try not to drop your tumbling tower blocks and get hot glue everywhere like I do. One of y'all told me, and I can't remember, when you get burnt with hot glue, stick your finger in your mouth. And I did that, and I ended up with a mouthful of glitter. Like, never got that mess out. But it did help, y'all. So, if y'all burn yourself real bad, stick your finger in your mouth. Or your nose. No, I'm joking. Don't put it in your nose. And I took 3 tumbling tower blocks. And that wasn't funny. I don't know why I giggled. And glued them side by side. And I'm going to put it on the bottom here. Now, this will prevent you from drilling. Yeah. Look. So I took that thing and I filled it full of hot glue. You hear me? It is full. My cup runneth over. It did. Oh my goodness. So much hot glue. And then I even put it on the bottom of my tree. And I stuck that bad boy down in there. And I held her up. And she is staying. She is not going anywhere. I'm telling you, y'all should have seen the hot glue. It's crazy. I didn't decorate her. I didn't know. Y'all tell me. Should I have decorated her? I think she's pretty. And I like her tree base, too. Y'all like her? Look at my gold one just shining. Yeah. Maybe I should have made her wider on the bottom. What do y'all think? I don't know. I kind of wanted a tall, skinny tree, and I got one. Okay, so, I'm just taking my drill here, y'all. And, look at that little stick, that little stump that I found there. It has a little stick coming up off of it. Now, this is the tree that I made in my video a couple weeks ago. Excuse me. And, I'm just going to put her on a stand. Show y'all what I did. Yeah. So, Oh. Drilled a hole in it, put some hot glue in it, stuck her down in it. Now, she's only half a tree. I only did the front side because I was going to glue her down to a picture, remember? All you got to do is glue more to the back of her, and you got her. And there she is. Well, that one was easy. See how she got a little bit of shine to her? See that? Bling, 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 bling. Look at that gold one. Y'all. This one is my favorite. Oh, my goodness. My favorite. So, I got that pick here from the Dollar Tree. Just got apples on it, I reckon. I don't know. I must have already torn off the sticker. I was going to take that, but I didn't. I didn't use that one. But you could cut those down and just stick that bottom in there and cut that top off and have your little tree like that. Yeah. Anyway. So, I flattened them out the best I could. What you could do is set books on them and get them good and flat. And, again, same thing. Hot glue on my dowel rod, skewer stick, whatever it is. I don't know which one is that one. And put it down the spine. I separated those pine needles. See, like I did the other. Did I say needles or noodles? Separated the pine noodles. Anyway, whatever. Oh, goodness. I don't even know what I was saying. Oh, and see, in that one, you can run hot glue down the center and kind of separate them because them needles melt. So, you got to be careful for that, too. But they do melt. And just flip her over and put my other one down there. Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree. This one's pretty to me. I love this one. It's my favorite. Yeah. And anyway, just twist the top up there together, and then you're going to have to glue that and bend that down. Now, look, I had a bunch of different ones, them apples, and the pines weren't the same color, and I'm like, this is nice. What do? I put it together anyway, because in nature, things ain't always perfect, but anyway, and heaven knows I ain't perfect. Like I said, there's only one perfect person. Job was close, wasn't he? Yeah. Poor Job. Devil put him through it. I was just thinking about Job. Anyway, so cut the tops off there to a little teeny tiny stub and lay it in between where it's split there, where you split it, and just glue them down together. A couple of them was fanned out, so yeah, I had two of them with the same color and two of them with a different color, but they was the same pick, just different color green. I know y'all don't care. Anyway, so then I'm going to trim it down to make my angle like the Christmas tree. I mean, you can leave it all bushy and looking like the abominable snowman, green abominable snowman, but, you know, I just want to trim it up some. And you can actually wrap it and lay it down the way you want it. So just take now there I got one of them little cubes. I just took and I'm going to get the same size bit as I had to trade my bit 3 times, Jessica going to get her nose in it. My dowel rod. I was so afraid I was going to get her. Look at it. Oh, look at it. Isn't it precious? I love her, that little turd. Anyway, so hold it down with your needle nose pliers. And then stick your tree down in it. Of course, I'm going to put hot glue on it. But I'm going to make one of them old... What did I do it? No, this one ain't my favorite. The next one's my favorite. I'm sorry. This one, I just made like an old Tommy Christmas tree stand. You know, that has the little feet going out, the wood feet that went out. Yeah, like when I was a kid, back in 2006. Anyway, yeah, I think I was 30 in 2006. Good gravy, I'm old. Anyway, no, that's not right. Oh, so I wrapped some Christmas lights around it. Y'all, I did not do this good. I ain't even lying. I think my strand was too big. I mean, it's cute, but the light job could be better. I liked it. Looked like an old Christmas tree that went in a house back in the day. You know what I'm saying? But the lights are horrible. I shouldn't even show that to y'all. Those lights are bad. Anyway, this one's my favorite. So I did the same thing with the pines, but I flocked them with paint, with Waverly White chalk paint. And then I should have flocked that other one too. And then I just glued some berries on it, some little tiny berries. I love this one. Now, I want to show y'all something. Okay, you know that little mind teaser game? That's something else you can do. Find a dowel right the size to fit it down into that little hole from that mind teaser game if y'all have that. Yeah. And then take your tumbling tower blocks. This will prevent you from having to drill anything too. Could have done that with the last one, but no, the dowel rod was too big for the last one. Yeah. So I'm just going to put some glue in it. That one's on a skewer. Stick my little, thing down in there. And glue it, and make sure I glued on the bottom too. I want to make sure it stayed good. Let me see. Okay, and then I'm going to take my crimson red chalk paint. That's by Waverly. And I'm going to paint 12 tumbling tower blocks. Now, here's what I want to show you. Every time you get a box of tumbling tower blocks, there's one that's smaller than the other 72. So you got 71 normal size one and one smaller one. And that's so you can start that game and slide them blocks out, because it's supposed to be like Jenga. Anyway, so I always put those aside and save them to do something with them together later. So I'm going to make the same type of stand that I made for that one, but this one's red to match the berries. And I love this one, y'all. This one's my absolute favorite. Yeah. So I just put a little piece of paint stir stick down there. I should have put 3 tumbling tower blocks, but that was laying on my desk, so I grabbed it to use it. And I put hot glue on the bottom of it and stuck it down in there. And y'all, this is so cute. I love her. She's so pretty. Yes, I just think so. I know y'all probably like, well, I don't get it, but I don't know. It's the red, I reckon, and the little box it's in. And, yeah, there's 4 of them. All right, okay. Got one of those. This one's easy. Little tinsel trees from the Dollar Tree. I'm just going to take everything off of it. You can save that tinsel for later. I'm not a fan of tinsel. So I got one of those garlands from the Dollar Tree. This is the hardest part about this, but y'all don't have to do it. I cut that thing completely barren. I mean, you know, because it was just too fuzzy. But it took me longer to cut that thing than it did anything. And I'm just going to start wrapping it around my little Christmas tree there. Now, here again is one I should have left alone, but I didn't. And I'm just going to put hot glue around the bottom there, the base of every one of those sections of Christmas tree. And some of them, the hooks don't hold very good, so you may have to tack it down with hot glue. Yeah. And just keep wrapping and wrapping and wrapping and wrapping and wrapping. And see, I had to tack that down. And apparently that down too. I think on that bottom one, the angle drops down so quick that it made it like, you know, harder to stay down. Now we're on the second one. We just keep wrapping and wrapping and wrapping. And then hot glue and go up and just wrapping, wrapping, wrapping. And you're up the top and you're done. This one's easy. The next one's cute. It was a good idea. Now see, okay, I'm clipping it down because, you know, it still had some fuzzies or stuff. And I'm just going to wrap the bottom in jute. Now, that jute came from Walmart because I'm almost completely out of my Dollar Tree jute. I need to go get some. Actually, I had like 5 of them, and Jesse got them and tore them all up and strewed them about. Yeah, so, you know. Anyway, and I'm wrapping my little star there in jute, and you'll see why in a minute. So, anyway, I'm going to flock that, and I kind of wish that I just left it alone. I just left the jute on the bottom and the tree green, left it alone, but no, I flock it, and then I'm going to get some ribbon from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to wrap it, and I go crazy with this little tree, y'all. I put it through it. I did. Wrapped it all up. Put some silver jingle bells on it, 2 on each section. I don't think I showed that. Got those 2 gold stars out of those little packs from the Dollar Tree, and I took some silver lining and painted it, and I'm like, that's not good enough. So then I took some metallic paint by Folk-Art and painted them, and I thought that's a bit better. And then I'm like, no, it's not good enough. Now there I'm painting my jingle bells, painting my jingle bells the same color. Now I'm taking silver glitter, putting it on the wet paint on my jingle bells and on my stars. I went crazy with this poor little tree. If y'all don't like it, I understand. Now I'm going to put my star back in the top. It's got that jute wrapped all around it because I wanted to be able to glue my little stars to the top of my tree and it have something to hang on to. You know what I mean? I don't know if it stuck very good to that shiny star that was on there, but I know it'll stick to that jute. And I just lined my little stars up, and there she is. See, don't you think she'd been cuter if she just left green in her jute bottom? I do. I overdid it on her. Okay, get one of them little trees from the Dollar Tree that lights up like a crazy tree. And another one of them darn garlands. I need to get more. I'm down to one. And I don't have any more of the pine filler things. Anyway, just wrap that around your tree and just cut her up. Cut all them pieces off and trim her down real close. And wrap it and wrap it and wrap it. And I know y'all can't see it because of the light on my camera, but in the dark it lights up and it's really, really cute and you can see it changing colors. Yeah. And I just keep wrapping it. I glued the top up and I'm gluing it there and keep wrapping it around and wrapping it around and wrapping it around. And then I'm going to take some jute and I put it on top of that pine because I wanted it to stay down with the glue and wrap it around and wrap it around. Y'all's done fast forwarded through this video. Y'all's like, I can't watch this anymore. She's killing me. I think I'm killing myself. I don't have to take a sleeping pill now because I've done put myself to sleep. Anyway, and trimming her up real good. There she is. I was hoping, see, that's what I wish I'd done with that. But can you see the blue light? I can a little bit. Green light. Red light. Remember that game? Here's everything, y'all. Look at them. I think they're cute. And you can make your own trees however you want. Decorate them how you want. And I think it's just fun doing it that way. It's DIY, y'all. That's what it's about. You know, figuring stuff out, doing that. I love that little one right there. I love that one, y'all. That one, that poor one right there. It looks like Charlie Brown Christmas tree almost. Them lights are terrible. I did terrible. I should not have put them in the video. I love you all from the bottom of my heart. Y'all mean the world to me. Please give me a big thumbs up. I appreciate that very much. I put a little bit of my doggies here at the end. Thank you all. God bless.
Hey y'all, thanks for clicking on my video. How are you doing? Today I am collaborating with my friend Kathy. We're doing Kathy from Krafty.